Hello, Namaskar and a very good afternoon to all the viewers watching our session on PMeVIDYA channel number 7. Viewers, you all know that in our NCERT's live interactive session, you can also connect with us through our YouTube channel, that is NCERT Official. So regularly we come up with certain interesting topics and interesting sessions to enhance your understanding about diverse fields, diverse subjects and diverse topics. So here for another half an hour we have a session of mathematics for class 7 students. Now here we are going to discuss a topic that you are well aware of. It is simple equations part 4. This means that 3 sessions have been previously conducted by CIT and NCERT with regard to this particular topic. So if you haven't watched all those sessions, then you don't have to worry, because all the links are available on NCERT Official, that is our YouTube channel. Besides, you can also find the links of our sessions on CIET website. So disclosing more information regarding today's session, we are joined by an expert in the session. So let me introduce her to you. In the conversation in the studio, we have with us Ms. Swarnlata Sharma ji. Namaskar, ma'am.
Namaste, Simran ji. Hello, viewers. Good afternoon.
We welcome you in this session. Ma'am is TGT Mathematics, currently serving at Dr. Rajendra Prasad Kendriya Vidyalaya, President's Estate, New Delhi. So you all know that throughout our live interactive sessions, you can connect with us through different mediums. The first one is our contact number that is flashing on your screens. It is 8800440559 and the session is particularly meant for class 7 students. But viewers from any other classes, if you have connected with us and if any of the doubts, any queries for us, then here is a mail ID again that is flashing on your screens. dth.class7@ciet.nic.in. So let's get to know that in the part 4 or the continuity of simple equations, what are we going to study today. So ma'am, before beginning our session, I would request you to please provide our viewers a brief of the areas that we have discussed so far, and after that we can proceed with today's session.
Sure, Simran. In the previous sessions, children, we have studied about how simple equations are framed, how they are solved, and how our daily life related problems can be converted into mathematical expressions. They can be converted into linear equations and we can solve. It is very interesting, Simranji. Today I am going to sum up the whole chapter and children are going to enjoy.
And of course, I think I am also going to enjoy it as well. Well, I'll try to answer all the queries.
Sure. I'll give you ample chances. Let's begin now. See, children, we require some prerequisite knowledge for this chapter. We can see 2, 3, 4, 6, 11, 12 are all numbers and they are known as constants. X, Y, Z, A, B, C, etc. are unknown quantities and are called variables. And you can see some expressions like 3xy, x square plus 2y square, 2a plus 2 upon a square plus 2ab plus c are combination of constants and variables. They are called algebraic expressions. Okay. Then what is coefficient? A number which is used to multiply a variable. For example, 7x means 7 times x. Okay. X is a variable and 7 is a coefficient here. Okay, Simranji?
Yeah.
Now, what is a term? A term is either a number or a variable or numbers and variables multiplied together. They are separated by plus or minus signs. Okay, children? Now, we have equation. What is an equation? It's a statement of equality which contains one or more unknown quantity or variable is known as an equation. An equation is a condition on a variable. The condition is that the two expressions should have equal value. Note that at least one of the two expressions must contain the variable. Alright. Now, we have an example here. 4x plus 5 is equal to 65. Is the same as 65 is equal to 4x plus 5. An equation remains the same when the expression on the left and the right are interchanged. Okay, children? Now, we have simple equation in one variable. An equation involving only one variable and the highest degree of variable is 1. Okay, this is known as a simple equation in one variable. For example, ax plus b is equal to c. where A, B and C are real numbers and A of course should not be equal to 0. What will happen if A is equal to 0? Obviously X also will become 0 and constant B cannot be equal to C. Okay, so the condition here is that A should not be equal to 0. For example, we have X minus 2 is equal to 7 and Y plus 3 is equal to 10, 7 is equal to Z plus 20 are simple equations in one variable. Okay, we have first equation in variable is X, in the second equation variable is Y and in the third equation variable is Z. Okay, now write the following statements in the form of equations. We have examples here. The sum of 3 times X and 11 is 32. Children, how we can write this? 3 multiplied by X plus 11 is equal to 32. Likewise, one more example. If you subtract 5 from 6 times a number, you get 7. Can I write it as 6 times a number means 6 into X minus 5 is equal to 7. Alright. Okay. We have here, convert the following equations in statement form. X minus 5 is equal to 9. How I can write down in the form of statement? Taking away 5 from X gives 9. Alright. Then we have 5p is equal to 20. Can I write it as 5 times a number p is 20? And third one, 3n plus 8 is equal to 11. We can express this as add 8 to 3 times n to get 11. Okay children. Now let us perform some examples here. Write equations for the following statements. I think you will try along with me in your notebooks. We have here the first question. Write equations for the following statements. The sum of numbers X and 4 is 9. Yes, Simran, I think you also can give a try.
Of course,
yes.
And I know the answer.
Very good.
So as it says, the sum of numbers X and 4, so X plus 4 is equal to 9.
Fantastic, you are very intelligent, that's great. Now try next one. 2 subtracted from Y is 8.
So that gives us Y minus 2 is equal to 8.
Very nice. Here Simran, you know what mistake children do in the class? 2 subtracted from Y, they will write 2 minus Y. They go wrong here.
Yeah, but we know that Y is a bigger number here.
Yes. 2 subtracted from Y. From where we are subtracting? From Y.
Yes.
So I should write Y minus 2 is equal to 8.
Yes.
You are again correct. Let us try next one. 10 times A is 70.
This might be a bit tricky because it's very small in the form of equation. It's 10A is equal to 70.
Very nice. 10A, that means 10 times A gives me 70. That's again correct. Next, the number B divided by 5 gives 6.
So it could be written as B upon 5 is equal to 6.
That's great. You are again correct. Good. 3/4 of T is 15.
So 3 by 4 T is equal to 15.
Yes, 3 by 4 into T is equal to 15. Okay. Now 7 times M plus 7 gets you 77.
So I think it would be 7M plus 7 is equal to 77.
Very nice. Very good, Simranji. You are good at mathematics. 1/4 of a number X minus 4 gives 4.
So it would be 1 upon 4
Yes.
X minus 4 is equal to 4.
Very nice. Good. I hope you are enjoying, children. You must be able to understand this. Yes. If you take away 6 from 6 times Y, you get 60.
Again, it's a tricky one.
Yes.
So I think it would be 6Y minus 6 is equal to 60.
That's great. Fantastic.
Wow.
You have done well. All are correct. Good. Let's try another statement now. See, here we have different type of questions. Convert the following equations in statement form. It is the reverse of the pattern what we did. We had statements there, and here we have to convert it into the statement form. The expression is here. I need to write down the expression. So what is the equation here? X minus 5 is equal to 9. What I should write, Simranji, for this?
5 when gets minus from X gives us 9.
Very good.
Like that.
Shall I write if
Yes.
we take away 5 from x, we get
9.
9.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a better format to write it.
Yes. 5 subtracted from x gives us 9. That is also possible.
Yeah.
Okay. It should convey that what is the equation.
Yeah.
Okay. 5p is equal to 20. How
So
I
I know
should
this
write down?
one.
Yes.
It's 5 times p is
Yes.
equal to 20.
Yes.
Or gives
I
us
will
20.
write 5 times p gives 20. Okay. 5 times p gives 20. Good. Next is 3n plus 7 is equal to 1.
So if 7 is added to 3 times n, that gives us 1.
Wonderful. 7 added to 3 times n gives
1.
1. That's beautiful. Yes.
This one is easy. I
M
think.
upon 5 is equal to 3. Shall I
n
write?
divided by 5 would give us 3.
Yes. I could also write, Simranji, 1/5. Because sometimes
Of
children
M.
may get confused in the class,
Yeah.
no? In the books it is written 1/5 of m gives
3.
3. That's correct. 4p minus 2 is equal to 18.
2 subtracted from 4 times p is 18.
Gives 18. Very good. So, 2 subtracted from
4 times
4
p
times p
gives us.
gives 18.
Well, ma'am, corresponding to that, I have a question.
Yes.
That do we get such kind of questions in our examination papers
Yes,
as well,
yes,
where we have to
yes.
make statements?
Yes, of course. We get, the case-based studies are there, these time competency-based questions are there. So children are asked both the ways.
All right.
Usually solving equations comes in exam.
Yes.
But this is also asked.
All
in
right. So
assessments.
it's also an important format to understand.
Yes, children should be able to understand that how they should express the statement with the help of the equations and the other way round. How to frame equations after seeing the problem. Okay. Now we should solve some questions, children, so that you understand how a daily life problem can be converted into a mathematical statement, that is in the form of linear equation, and then we will try to solve that. Okay. Now here is a question. Yes, Raju's father's age is 5 years more than 3 times Raju's age. Raju's father is 44 years old. Set up an equation to find Raju's age.
Now
Okay.
this one is difficult.
No, it is easy, Simran. See, if you will try to understand the steps, it is very easy. See, let's take up, we have to find out Raju's age, right? So let's begin with Raju's age. Let me take
Okay.
Raju's age as y years.
Okay.
So Raju's father's age will be how much? The hint is given to us. See, he says
times Raju.
5 years more than 3 times Raju's age. So Raju's age I had taken as y.
Y.
So shall I take it as 3 into
3y
y plus
Yeah,
5
plus five.
because he is his father is 5 years more than 3 times Raju's age.
Yeah.
So is it 3y plus 5?
Yeah.
You understand this? Oh, that's nice. Now given that Raju's father's age is 44 years, shall I equate them?
Of
Yes.
course.
3y plus 5 is equal to 44.
Yes.
Now it is very simple. 3y is equal to 44 minus 5. That gives me 39. So what is 39 upon 3? It is 13. So in this way I can find out Raju's age is 13 years.
13 years, yeah.
Okay, it becomes very simple now. Now let's try one more question. A shopkeeper sells mangoes in 2 types of boxes, one small and one large. A large box contains as many as 8 small boxes plus 4 loose mangoes. The number of mangoes in a large box is 100. Frame an equation to find number of mangoes in each small box. Okay?
So we have to choose a variable for the number of mangoes in each small box.
Yes, let's try now. See, let me take the number of mangoes as x for small box.
Yeah.
Okay, let a small box contain x mangoes. So large box will contain how much? It is 8 times the mangoes in the small box plus 4 loose mangoes. So shall I write it as 8x plus 4?
Yeah.
Now, it is also given to us in the question that the large box contains 100 mangoes. So again I can express this as 8x plus 4 is equal to 100. Alright. Now 8x will be equal to what is 100 minus 4?
96.
It is 96. So x is equal to 96 upon 8, that is equal to 12.
And ma'am, when we are solving that question, right,
Yes.
there is an equation 8x plus 4 gives us 100.
Yeah.
So there might be some students who are thinking, in the first place, why are we choosing 4 to be on the other side and not 8x?
Beautiful question, very nice. I am going to discuss that only, Simranji, now. There are two methods of solving linear equations, children. One is adding and subtracting the same constants to obtain the value of the variable. We sometimes call it as balancing method. And one method is known as transposition method. I will discuss both the methods and I think you will enjoy that. See here. Solving an equation. In an equation, the values of the expressions on the LHS and RHS are equal. This happens to be true only for certain values of the variable, and these values are called the solutions of the equations. Here, solving an equation with balancing method. Your question was there.
Yeah.
Answer to that. The same number can be added or subtracted from both sides of an equation without changing the solution of the equation. You have x minus 5 is equal to 12.
Yeah.
So if I want to get rid of minus 5 there, no, what I should do? I
We
should
can plus
add
5.
5. Yes. So x minus 5 plus 5 is equal to 12 plus 5. Because when I am adding 5 on the LHS, I must add 5 to the RHS also. And this will give me a solution for x is equal to 17. Is it simple?
Yeah.
Okay. Now we have the non-zero real number can be multiplied or divided on both sides of equation. As we have seen for addition and subtraction, we can do here 5y is equal to 35. So I want to get rid of that 5 as a coefficient along with y,
Yeah.
right? So how I can get rid of that? I will divide both the sides LHS and RHS by 5. As a result, only y will be there on the left hand side,
And we
in
get the value
RHS
of
we
y.
get the value of y. Okay. Now we have here transposition method, children. Transpose the numbers from one side of the equation to the other side so that all the terms with variables come on one side and all the constants come on the other side. This helps us to solve the equation very fast. And we have here, you must remember that while transposing the numbers, the sign of the terms will get changed. Remember, children, most of the kids do this mistake in the exams and they get wrong answers. We have negative will become positive and positive will become negative. Okay.
Yeah, when they change signs.
Yes, when we change from one side to another side, when we are transposing numbers, the signs of the terms have to be changed. Okay. Here we have an example, 12p minus 5 is equal to 25. So transpose all terms containing constants on RHS. So it becomes 12p is equal to 25
plus
5. That means it is 12p is equal to 30. Dividing both the sides by 12, I think I'll get 12p upon 12 is equal to 30 upon 12.
Yeah.
That gives me the value of p as 5 upon 2.
2.
After simplifying, see, it is 6 times 2 is 12 and 6 times 5 is 30. So p is equal to 5 upon 2. Okay, children, we have from solution to the equation. This is another interesting feature. As we
4 more minutes to go in the conversation.
Okay, thank you. As we solve the equation to get the solution, we can get the equation also if we have the solution. Any equation has only one solution, but if we make an equation from a solution, then there could be many equations. We'll do this as an exercise. You will enjoy, children. See, from equation to solution is the normal path. But from solution to equation, it is the reverse path. Given an equation, you get a solution. But given a solution, you can make many equations. Okay. We shall do it here. See, given x is equal to 7. Multiply both the sides by 3. What do you get? 3x is equal to 21. Now add 8 to both the sides. So 3x plus 8 is equal to 29 because 21 plus 8 is 29. So these are not only the possible equations, there could be many other equations. Okay. Here see, applications of simple equations to practical situations. The sum of 3 times a number and 11 is 32. Find the number. Let the number be x. So 3 times a number is obviously 3 into x.
Yes.
And the sum of 3x and 11 is 32. So shall I write it as 3x plus 11 is equal to 32?
32.
Okay.
Yeah.
So 3x is equal to 32 minus 11. Why this has become minus 11, Simranji?
Because we used to change the signs.
Yes, when 11 goes to the other side, RHS, the sign has to change. Very good observation. 3x is equal to
21.
What is? Yes, 32 minus 11 is 21 and x is equal to 21 upon 3 because I have divided by 3 on both sides to get the value of x. Therefore, the required number is 7. Okay. Now, find a number such that 1/4 of the number is 3 more than 7. Okay. Let the number be y. So 1/4 of y is obviously y upon 4. Yes. So this number is y upon 4 is more than 7 by 3. So shall I write down y upon 4 minus 7 is equal to 3 or y upon 4 is equal to 3 plus 7. 7 has gone to the RHS, it has changed its sign. Therefore, I get y upon 4 is equal to 10. I am multiplying both sides by 4. So, we get here y is equal to 10 times 4, that is 40. Alright. So, here children, we have some points to remember. An equation is a condition on a variable such that two expressions in the variable should have equal value. And the value of the variable for which the equation is satisfied is known as the solution of the equation. And the third point you must remember is an equation remains the same if the LHS and the RHS are interchanged. Fourth one, in case of balanced equation, if we add the same number to both the sides or subtract the same number from both the sides or multiply both sides by the same number or divide both the sides by the same number, the balance remains undisturbed. That is, the value of the LHS remains equal to the value of the RHS. Okay children, last point, the above property gives a systematic method of solving an equation. We carry out a series of identical mathematical operations on the two sides of the equation in such a way that on one of the sides we get just a variable. The last step is the solution of the equation. Okay, in transposing means moving to the other side. Transposition of a number has the same effect as adding same number to or subtracting the same number from both sides of the equation. When you transpose a number from one side of the equation to the other side, you change its sign. Okay. Now, before we go to the homework, Simran, I think we will do this to show the students that how the equation, how the equation can be solved by both the methods. Here see, adding or subtracting on both sides. We'll pick up one example and solve with the help of both the methods, transposing method also. 3p minus 10 is equal to 5. I can add 10 to both the sides so that I get 3p minus 10 plus 10 is equal to 5 plus 10. 10 gets cancelled, so 3p is equal to 15. That gives me p is equal to 15 upon 3 and p is equal to 5. Children, this is known as balancing method, and on the right side you can see transposing method. 3p minus 10 is equal to 5. Transpose minus 10 from LHS to RHS. On transposing minus 10 becomes plus 10. So 3p is equal to 5 plus 10. 3p is equal to 15 or p is equal to 15 upon 3, that is equal to 5 children.
Okay,
this you can try on your own. 5p plus 12 is equal to 27 and 5x plus 12 is equal to 27. You can try with both the methods children. Answer should be x is equal to 3. Alright. Now from solution to equation children, I have x is equal to 5. If I have to make equation, what do? I multiply both the sides by the same number, I get 4x is equal to 20. If I subtract by 3 on both the sides, I get 4x minus 3 is equal to 20 minus 3. So 4x minus 3 is equal to 17. Another equation which I can frame from this solution is, I am multiplying both the sides by 3. So 3x is equal to 15 and 3x plus 4 is equal to 15 plus 4. I have added 4 on both sides. So my new equation becomes 3x plus 4 is equal to 19. Okay. Now children, there are some questions for you on the screen. You can take down as homework and you can try them on your own.
All right, with that I think that all our viewers could easily understand the concept of simple equations, and it's not been the 1 or 2 sessions, but it's a 4th session that we are discussing about the same topic. Thanks a lot.
Thank you so much, Simran. Thank you, viewers. Please try these questions.
Yeah.
And I hope you'll be able to do them correctly.
And I hope it turns out really productive for everyone.
Thank you, Simran. Thank you.
Thank you to all the viewers who have connected with NCRT for this particular session. Stay connected. Our upcoming session will be there within few minutes. Namaskar.